Daryn here. Brinkley is chewing on my hand because she won't stop making noises. So I'm trying to distract her. Anyways, welcome to my video. I decided to post this because I've been getting a lot of people asking me to help them with their spaces and designing them and giving them advice on how they should arrange things or decorate things. So I thought it might be a fun idea to kind of pop on here and explain why I do things the way I do, how I do them, and then hopefully just give you some ideas for your own home. So stick around. I'm going to show you a few spaces in my home that I like recently, and I'm just going to show you those, why I do the things I do, so you can kind of see my style, and maybe it will inspire you as well. Okay, so on this wall, I have this little basket I just hung up, and then I just put a little wreath inside. I stacked a book on top that I took the cover off of, hung some art. On this wall, I found that little file holder from Hobby Lobby for like 10 bucks. So I grabbed that, filled it with some leaves and feathers just to fill up that wall space. Over here is actually how I preserved my wedding bouquet, which was mainly just leaves and eucalyptus. Pressed those in a set of 3 frames from Walmart that I got and called it good. Next, over here, this is my entertainment center. I have right here a bulletin board that I pinned Carson's corsage on from the wedding with a library card, a plant, a lantern, and just a sweet little sign I made to kind of add some height. And I always try to keep things in a triangle of some sort to kind of pull your eye that way. It's really important to add something tall on one side if you have something tall on the other. So as you can see, I have that plant that matches that bulletin board. Over here we have Brinkley looking adorable as always. This is the entryway into my home. I created some type of gallery wall. Eventually I'm probably going to change it up, add a table. This right here is just a piece of art I made just to kind of tie in the whole piece together. These little metal sheets, I honestly don't know where I got those. That's from Target. I just put in some of those stems from Hobby Lobby in there, called it good. This is in my dining room where a buffet will eventually go. Here I just stored some magazine pages, an old postcard, a book page, and a old picture of something I framed long ago in that cute little file holder, and placed it on some books, and I think it looks really cute. Stack of books. Here's a big thing. I always make sure the bindings are facing away. I really like the way all the pages look. Adds that whiteness. And then here is just a bucket I filled with wood shavings and put a light in it. It makes just a light a little more interesting rather than just the light on the table. So brings another element of design. Here is another basket I put on the wall. Just put a plant inside of it, add that metal on metal look, and you know, there we go. This is actually an old filing cabinet drawer. I put 2 of those together, painted them, and then attached them to my wall. This is temporary. I'm gonna find something to do with this space eventually, but that's good for right now. Lots of books and plants and pictures. Here is a bookshelf in my office. Bookshelves are kind of tricky. I put a whole bunch of feathers in here because I had them. Just to show you, you can put pictures, feathers, anything in baskets. I always like to pair them with books since it is a bookshelf, and as you can see, my bindings on the book, hi Brinkley, my bindings on the book are all facing away. I have a whole bunch of records, so I just stacked them there on the bottom with 2 complementing decor pieces on top. Some jars, vases, more books, and that's kind of all I did for this bookshelf. Super simple. I store my journals in that basket and just keep it clean. If I had to put a name on my style, it would probably be, it's definitely a lot of farmhouse, a lot of bohemian kind of stuff, complementing and merging together. And my house isn't even finished yet. There's like rooms that aren't done. My office, my guest bedroom, my living dining room, those, they're not near done yet. So anyways, I just want to show you a couple quick DIY, I don't even know if you can call them DIYs, just ways to decorate with things that you have around the house, and a couple things that you should always pick up at the store if they're on clearance. So let's just dive right in. Okay, so whenever I'm at the craft store, I always check Hobby Lobby every other week. They do 50% off all their florals, and so I will always go there every other week and pick out some of their greenery, because I love just like greenery. It just always complements, and it always brings any space like to life, even though it's a fake plant. It just kind of looks pretty. It looks like fresh, because I mean, it doesn't look fake until you're up close, and either way, they're still nice to have on hand, because these are from IKEA, but whenever I go to IKEA, I always get a few of these because I just, whatever, I'm rambling. I like fake plants. You should always get fake plants to have just in your closet until you have a place to put one, because they're just really nice. Like for instance, this, I just had a bucket. I picked this up for my wedding actually. This is what my flower girls walked down the aisle with. And I put this in there, and there you go. Look how much cuter it looks. It's just like really pretty. You just put that up on a shelf or on your table, and it just adds so much. So fake plants are always something you should have on hand, whether it's in a little bucket like this or it's just a stem, because I use stems everywhere. I just put them in vases, in pots, whatever you have. Use fake plants wherever you can. Okay, the next thing is a piece of art I had on my wall in my hallway by my entryway. I have so many canvases because I like to paint. So I had this just in my closet, and I just really like how simple canvases are. Even without the art on them, I think they're kind of great pieces of art. So I had this up originally, just a canvas on my wall, and I really wanted to even out the gallery, because on the opposite end there was another canvas the same size, but it had writing on it. So I kind of wanted to even that out. So seriously, all I did was I took one of my old books that I have on display, I ripped out a page and put a little thumbtack through it, and then all I did was just stick the thumbtack right through the canvas, and there you go. This may not be your style. I like it because it's simple, but it's just an easy way to like dress something plain up. And you can do this with any surface you have. You can do this with a piece of wood you have laying around. You can not use a book page. You can use a postcard. You could use literally a leaf from your backyard. Anything that is just kind of neutral like this. Pop it on there. Just stick a tack through it. This is so easy and cheap, and you can just, it makes it look like you put a lot of thought into what you are doing. Okay, next. This is my last one. It kind of merges a couple ideas into one. Whenever I am just anywhere and I just see like little buckets or just anything that can hold stuff, any containers. My camera is being propped up by something just like this, but I got it at Target dollar section for $1. Like these, just pick them up. Like you don't need a reason. If something's super cheap and you're like, I may be able to use that at some point in my home, just get it. You're gonna be thankful. Just have a spot in your linen closet for like future decorations. That's what I do. Like I have things in there, and then when I'm bored with the space, I'll just go in there, pick something out, exchange it, you know. Your home never has to be complete. I think that is the biggest thing I would stress. When you're decorating, don't be scared to decorate because you're like, oh, but what if I don't like this like in a week? Like, okay, that's fine. Just change it. I mean, sometimes I go like a month and then I'm like, I'm kind of getting tired of seeing that. I'm going to change it up. That's fine. And then maybe you'll get to a point where you're like, oh my gosh, I love this so much, I'm never gonna get tired of it, and then you don't. Awesome. But don't be discouraged because you're scared of getting tired. Just do it, and you know what? If sometimes like having things up, it will inspire other ideas. If you don't put anything up or decorate, the inspiration is just gonna flatline. You need to have something that'll be like, that's been up there, but you know what would look good next to that? Or you know what could look good in place of that? And like, you've just got those wheels turning, those design wheels, the best wheels. So anyways, back to my point prior to my rabbit trail. So this bucket, I actually got this, like this lady gave me a stack of them. There's so many of these I have. And I think she actually spray painted this. But anyways, that's besides the point. I have these and I'm like, I need something small for this space. So what I did was I took book pages. I really think books and artificial plants are my lifelines for decor. They just always tie in a space and they just always look pretty. Like they're timeless. So, and they're both naturey. Trees, you know, leaves, plants, nature. So with the bucket, all I did was I ripped out a few book pages. 3. You should really do things in odd numbers. So I have 3 book pages here. I just rolled them up. I took a piece of my washi tape and secured them together. I put them in this bucket like this. And then I went in my backyard and I pulled a leaf, a branch off of one of my plants. I let it dry out and then I just stick it right in here. I mean, like this is so stupid how like easy this is, but it looks really cute on my shelf. And like, as you're doing it, you kind of feel like I'm rolling book pages and putting a leaf in a bucket, but like it looks cute on the shelf and it's turns into something that you really like. And that's just super easy. Those are just a few of the things that I DIY'd real quick. But like I said, it's just so easy to do things once you have kind of an inventory. So just a tip, I love going to like Goodwill or other thrift stores and checking in the back sections, like where they have their home stuff. Look for weird, obscure items. Like a lot of times they have a shelf dedicated to like wood items. There's a lot of times that you find really cool, like weird wood things that you're like, I can turn that into something, or I can use that in one of my shelves, or I can use that anywhere. There's so many different options. So just if it's a couple bucks or less, just grab it. You're not gonna regret it. Keep it in your linen closet for future decor, and it's gonna like be awesome. Also, another place, the Target dollar section. Now it's more like the 1, 3, 5, 7 section because everything's getting more expensive. But they honestly have some great home things in there for super cheap. So, I mean, if you're really wanting to do that, you don't have to go to like Pottery Barn and buy like all their expensive stuff. Make your own. Get creative and don't be scared to try something. If you've not seen it before, who cares? Figure it out. Do it yourself. Be the first one to create something. Like, don't be scared of that. And don't be scared to use other people's ideas or be inspired by other people's ideas, because that's how you grow and you really learn to design things, and you're gonna find your own style along the way. So like I said, just don't be scared, dive in, experiment, learn, be inspired, create. You're gonna love it. Your house is gonna be beautiful. So yeah, thanks so much guys for watching this video. Like I said, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share. Follow me on Instagram for more home pictures, because I post them there pretty often, as well as pictures of my husband because he's super cute. And I usually post pictures of my puppies and what I'm eating too. So very important things. So yeah, thanks guys so much. I hope you guys have a great day. Let me know if you have any video requests for other decor things. Okay, love you guys. So does Jesus. See you later.